Did you get anything from Herb, Lise? No,
I just now text him too.
okay.
Okay, we're all set.
Okay.
Thank you, Ramsey.
So I'm actually going to ask us that in lieu of the Pledge of Allegiance today, that we just take a couple moments of silence in honor of those we've lost due to systemic racism and injustice. So if we just take a couple moments.
Certainly.
And then I'll turn it over to you, Lisa, for roll call.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Tina Ugrin,
Here?
Herb Newman, Joel Bailey, Tanya Block. Here. Mark Spisak.
Here.
Okay.
So we had our May 12th board minutes sent out to us. I think we have a chance to look at them. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
A second? Great. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And we'll move on to the executive director's report.
Okay, very good. So I just wanted to note, did each of you receive our gators?
Yes.
Yes. We're going old school with using the US Postal Service, so I'm glad you got them. Hopefully they'll be helpful if you need them. All employees got gators. We bought enough for 2 for each employee, but we also have a wonderful mask making or face covering making operation going on as well. So we've got face masks that were made by volunteers. In 2 different sizes. We should have between 100 and 120 of them when they're all complete. So we've got more than half of them in now. So the thought was our folks that are working outdoors, they all got 2 gators. We gave everyone else that's typically working indoors 1 gator, but they also can then grab a mask or 2. So just want to have enough for them to be able to get started whenever we're prepared to start bringing everybody back to the office. So we don't have a plan for that yet. We don't have a date for that yet, but we'll be well prepared when that comes around. One other quick thing I wanted to note, we're doing something new that's turned out to be pretty fun with our programmers. Our naturalists in our community engagement department are putting together basically summer camp backpacks. And it's the first 50 that we had, so it was sort of a test. The first group that we assembled, these boxes that have a little drawstring backpack and then activities and all that, magnifying glass and so forth. And then of course there's links to following along with the naturalist online and on our YouTube channel. The first 50 sold out in the first hour. So so it went over very well. So we are now taking orders and planning for, I think it's 150. I'm not exactly sure what the number is, but it's quite a bit more. So those orders are also flying out the door. So people are happy that we have an alternative for things for their kids to do in the summertime, even though we are not having in-person camps.
Lisa?
Yeah.
With our naturalists, is there anything on the horizon when they can start taking like groups under 10 out or anything like that?
So what we're doing, Mark, is we're using, our recent closure has extended to September 7th.
Okay.
So that's no in-person programs, and our lodges and shelter reservations are still canceled. But we're going to use this time to prototype a few different types of programs. And those we're going to prototype probably sort of by invitation, so we can, invite, some of our regulars in a group of 8 to 10 size, and we're going to prototype them and see how they work. By doing that in person and masked and distance and all that kind of thing. So we want to prepare for the fall in knowing how well things work. So we're going to use this time to kind of test some ideas.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
Yeah, so we're hoping it's not going to extend beyond September 7th, but at this point we really don't know.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, thanks for asking. So other than that, the director's report stands as written.
Any other questions or comments on the director's report?
I have one question with the Summit Lake Nature Center. Who's running herd on the displays for that? Is that the planning department?
No, we've got interpretive consultants.
You're right.
Their name is X Plus. X Plus will be doing the construction installation, and Tessellate is doing the design. They're working together. And that's under the direction of Dee and her staff, and
Okay,
Nick and I. So Nick is doing the coordination with the contractor part. I'm just helping with, since I've been through this interpretive stuff a few times before, I'm just helping where there's odd questions and contract issues and that kind of thing. So that's actually moving along really well.
okay, thank you.
Sure. Yeah, hopefully we'll have an update in the coming month or two where you can start to see some things. And then I think maybe next month we might lean on Nick to maybe show some pictures of what's happening out at the 2 or 3 projects that are still continuing. So we'll give you a look-see at what's happening there.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, then we'll move on to items removed from consent agenda, which I believe there were none. Is that correct?
You're muted, Shannon.
That works. We got the shake of the head no.
That is affirmative correction. There were none to be.
Thank you. All right, so I guess we can move ahead with approving the consent agenda. Do I have a first? A motion?
I'll second.
Perfect. Thank you. This one I think we can do all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed at this point. And we'll move on to unfinished business, which I don't believe there was any. I'm scrolling, maybe I should just flip the page. And no correspondence right now, right?
Correct.
Right.
I do believe we have Bridget on the call and she can give us a quick update from Friends.
Hey there.
Hi, Bridget.
I do not have any update, just an invitation for our annual meeting, which I sent out to all of you this morning. If you have any questions, let me know.
Are you all set with Nick in a presentation?
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
And we've got a good number of people coming, so.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
You're going to test that max size of Zoom.
Well, I don't know if we'll get max, but yeah, it should be good. And we really appreciate Nick doing that.
It'll be a lot of fun. There's going to be great stuff for him to talk about. Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks for the invite. I accepted this morning, Bridget. Thank you. Do we have an executive session today, Lisa?
We do briefly.
Okay. So then I need to flip and read. So 1 second.
Okay, one second. Let me turn off the stream.
Okay.
Well, I think do I need to read us out first or?
Yep, you can do that. Yep.
Okay, I'll wait.
I ask for a motion that the Board of Park Commissioners adjourn to executive session to consider appointment, employment, discipline, investigation, promotion, demotion, compensation of a Summit Metro Parks employee, ORC 121.22 G1, the purchase of property for a public purpose pursuant to ORC 121.22 G2, to confer with counsel concerning disputes that are the subject of pending litigation and imminent litigation pursuant to ORC 121.22 G3, and to prepare for discussions with public employees concerning terms and conditions of employment pursuant to ORC 121.22. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
And roll call.
Tina Ugrin,
Yes.
Herb Newman, Jill Bailey, Tanya Block,
Yes.
Mark Spisak.
Yes.
We're in executive session. Thank you.
Okay, Ramsey, now you can do your thing.
Okay, give me a couple seconds.